To be alive, to be human, does not mean to have a brain. It means to be intelligent. Now, are we intelligent? Are we going to spend the next 4 years in intelligence? Or will we just be driven by our programming? If we'll be driven by our programming, then life is not worth living. Life is not really worth living. There has to be this understanding. Every animal is programmed to be competitive. Have you seen this? From the biggest lion to the smallest rabbit, they will not allow foreigners to come to their territory. They are competitive over food, over females, over males, over area. And these are their limited demands from life. They are intensely competitive about it. Competition is violence. So, if you are highly competitive, is it intelligence or the lack of intelligence? But then you are so proud of your competitiveness. You are less worried about your own marks and more worried about how much everybody else is getting. Average कितना है भाई? कोई बात नहीं. मेरे 20 में से 5 नंबर ही आए हैं. एवरेज 4.5 है. C पक्का है, B- पक्का है. और अगर एवरेज 4.5 है और मेरे 12 नंबर आ गए तब तो A- पक्का है. कोई फर्क नहीं पड़ता कि नंबर 20 में 12 ही आए हैं. This kind of behavior all animals show. What's the difference between us and animals? Yes?
So, but as you just said that living a life that is totally programmed, that is totally according to our programming, is not worth living. But if there is a person who has spent his whole life being happy, with less tensions than a person like who is in IIT is having, so is that life not worth living?
No, but what is happiness, you see? What is happiness? The brain knows only one kind of happiness, which is the happiness of security. What does the brain want? One particular thing? Security. So the brain will be happy in only one thing, security. And when it feels insecure, then it is sad. When it feels highly insecure, and then when that insecurity is gone, it feels very happy. So its happiness and sadness are tied to each other. You getting it? It can only feel as happy as it was sad. If it is very, very sad, then it will feel very, very happy. You are not getting this. Not getting this? You see, what's your name? Awadh. Awadh, तुम्हारा 2 रुपए का सिक्का गिर गया नीचे. ठीक है? तुम्हारा क्या नाम है? नील ने तुमसे बोला, अवध तेरा 2 रुपए का सिक्का गिर गया है, तो तुम पे क्या असर पड़ेगा?
अगर
थोड़ा बहुत खोजोगे, ठीक है तो मिल गया, नहीं तो नहीं. कोई विशेष सैडनेस तो नहीं होगी. और फिर नील नीचे घुसता है, सिक्का दिख जाता है, उठा के दे देता है. अब कोई विशेष खुशी भी होगी क्या? तभी थोड़ी देर बाद नील तुमसे कहता है, अवध तेरा 2 करोड़ का नुकसान हो गया है. All the property that your parents and everybody, whatever, the extended relationship, everybody included, जितना कुछ था, तेरा सब बर्बाद हो गया है. अब कैसा लगेगा अवध को? और फिर वो उसको बताता है थोड़ी देर बाद कि अवध वो ना खबर झूठी थी, ऐसा कुछ नहीं हुआ है. अवध को कैसा लगेगा? कैसा लगेगा? अवध ट्रीट देगा. Are you getting it? Your happiness is totally dependent upon your sadness. The more sad you are, the happier you are. जेई का रिजल्ट आने वाला है, उससे पहले कैसी हालत थी? कैसी हालत थी? नहीं, कैसी हालत कैसी थी? बहुत बुरी थी। और जब रिजल्ट आ गया फिर कैसी थी? डोंट यू सी दैट दीज टू थिंग्स आर इंटर रिलेटेड? जेई से पहले इतने नर्वस थे रिजल्ट आने से पहले, इसीलिए रिजल्ट आने के बाद कैसे हो गए थे? That is the kind of happiness that the brain deals in. Its happiness is not happiness at all. It is just the shadow of sadness. To be happy, it first needs to be sad. Now, is this happiness of any worth? कि किसी को बहुत हैप्पी करना है तो उसको 2 दिन तक खाना मत दो, फिर जब उसे खाना दोगे तो बहुत खुश हो जाएगा. This happiness is just a relief. This happiness is just a relief. Intelligence knows something else that is called joy. Happiness of the brain is tied to sadness, whereas what intelligence knows is not tied to anything else at all. It knows joy. And joy is immersion in the present moment. Joy is the understanding of present moment. Getting it? तो तुमने अपनी पूरी जिंदगी कैसे निकाली, क्या करा, ये मुझे मालूम नहीं, पर हैप्पीनेस इन सब बातों पे निर्भर नहीं करती है कि तुम आईटीएन हो कि नहीं हो. हैप्पीनेस निर्भर करती है इस बात पे वेदर यू आर लीडिंग एन इंटेलिजेंट लाइफ, बी इट द नेक्स्ट 4 years और द रेस्ट ऑफ योर लाइफ. इज इट गोइंग टू बी एन इंटेलिजेंट लाइफ और इज इट गोइंग टू बी अ मैकेनिकल लाइफ? विल यू गो थ्रू द मोशंस इन्फ्लुएंस्ड बाय अदर पीपल? सीनियर्स ने कुछ बता दिया, हाँ, कुछ ऑब्जेक्ट है जो इन्फ्लुएंस कर रहा है. कारा में पहुंच गए हैं तो हम कारावासी हैं, कहीं और पहुंच गए हैं तो हम कुछ और हैं. इन्फ्लुएंस्ड बाय समबडी एल्स, हमारी आइडेंटिटी बन गई है. इन्फ्लुएंस्ड बाय समबडी एल्स. Any external object having an impact on you, remember it only means that we are living like animals. If any external object is having an impact on us, it only means that we are living like a machine or an animal. And remember, everything is external. Whatever you can watch, identify, all that is external. Anything that exists in time and space is external. Even your body is an external thing. Whenever you are being influenced by others, whenever you are being influenced even by your own body, you are acting like an animal. Depends on you how you want to spend the next 4 years. Influenced by others, living like an animal, living like a machine, a slave to others, a slave to the past. Others means space, objects in space. And past means time. As a slave to time and space, or as an intelligent being. How do you want to live? How do you want to live? As an intelligent being. Now, if you want to live as an intelligent being, what about competition? What is competition? Can competition exist in absence of others? Competition necessarily means that you are influenced by others, that the thought of others is there in your mind. Getting it? What about fear? Fear necessarily means that there is an other, an object. What about greed? It necessarily means that there is an object that you are being attracted to. This object could be job, CGPA, admission in an MS course, anything. What about future? Do you see that the future is an object in time? So if I'm all the time thinking about future and doing all these calculations and planning, then this is my animal nature. Yet not able to transcend that. I'm yet not acting intelligently. What about insecurity? Is intelligence insecure or is the brain insecure?
Brain.
Intelligence feels complete. It is only the brain that always feels incomplete, and hence the brain wants to achieve. Intelligence doesn't want to achieve. Brain is always running after achievement. So how many of you want to become high achievers? Come on, don't be shy. This unfortunately is your animal part. Because you see, a man who is contented with the right now, with what is happening in the present. What did we say? What is joy? An understanding and immersion into the present moment. If you are immersed in the present moment, how could you be targeting an achievement 2 years from today? Not getting it. Not getting it. Achievements will happen, alright, but they will not happen as a result of your target. They will not happen because you are thinking of achievement. They'll just happen on their own. But then what can we do? Our upbringing, our conditioning, our education has been such that we have always been taught to achieve, right? ये पालो, ये कर लो, ये accomplish कर लो. ऐसा कर लोगे तो नाम होगा. What about somebody who's looking for respectability and reputation? What kind of thing is this? Security. And he is looking for his image in the eyes of others. And others are objects. So again he is dominated by
Others.
But then we all want that. Reputation होनी चाहिए. दूसरे हमें देखें और तारीफ करें. अभी दिवाली पे घर जाओगे, तुम में से बहुत लोग वो आईटी वाली टी शर्ट पहन के घर जाओगे. कैंपस में पहनो ना पहनो, ट्रेन में तो पहननी ही है.